Hey everyone, it's Victoria, and here's another car vlog. And somebody said, well, maybe you shouldn't be talking about politics during the car. I'm like, I was pulled over, first of all. And second of all, who cares? Alright, here's my little rant about liberals. Okay, first of all, I'm not against liberals. What I'm against is this new neo-liberal thing that's happening. They hijacked real liberals and became this whole other thing. They morphed into some God knows what. They've hijacked the liberals, and honestly, it's a cult now. They're literally a brainwashed cult. That's what's going on right now. And that stuff's going to just blow up in their face. That's going to backfire big time. It's mostly from people that don't work. They don't know what it is to be in the real world. They're just in college. They just still don't have any experiences, or whatever it is that they are. They're just totally brainwashed. And even if it's a women's movement, it wasn't a women's movement that happened that day that protest happened. It was totally a bashing of Trump, and it was a total bashing of men, and I just didn't buy it, okay? We have a lot of rights as American women, so not buying it. All right, the latest and the greatest. So the Super Bowl, congrats to the Patriots, because God, man, that was some comeback. I saw the highlights, but I knew the whole entire thing. Anyway, Lady GaGa did the halftime show. People were like waiting on the edge of their seat. Was she or wasn't she going to talk about politics? She had the platform for it, right? So to speak. I personally don't think that any award show or any type of show warrants anybody, how big they are in celebrityism. I don't think it warrants them to talk about anything political whatsoever. Okay? That's my little statement. Alright. That being said, Lady GaGa is being like trashed by the liberals, saying she's a sellout and she didn't do enough yapping while she was up there on her platform. What, she didn't talk badly about Trump? How dare she? She's a traitor. How could she not do that? Because people like me said it's not the time or the place to do something like that. And that's why I speak up. That's why people like me have a voice. Because we have to set people straight. And honestly, it is totally crooked to be Meryl Streep accepting an award that anybody would literally die for. And she just tosses that aside because her career is done. She's gotten all her awards. She doesn't need any more. Lady GaGa, on the other hand, still not there yet. Okay? And Lady GaGa still wants a lifetime to perform. She still has a nice life, you know? She's got a nice life left in entertainment if she's smart. Now, if I owned a company, and I know that more than half the people of this country voted for Trump, whether I liked it or not, I would not be bashing Trump if I were somebody that needed to hire her. Or if she needed to be hired, she would not be working for those people, because those people know that the public is what speaks. Okay, they speak with their dollars, and she'd be very foolish to give up that kind of money that she could totally do good things with. And let me tell you something. Maybe she has a way of dealing with her. Being liberal and all that stuff, or dealing with what she doesn't like, what causes she wants to pay for. Well, that's another way to do things. It's another way to get what you want. Oprah Winfrey wanted schools in Africa. She made it happen. You use money for good things. It's a tool. You use it, and it's got value, and people need to understand that. And that what's happening is people are like, well, I can't believe she did that. She did that, but she did that, and you don't have to understand it. You're not her. She was advised by really smart people. Maybe she wanted to. Maybe she's really rebellious. She didn't care. But there was one thing that just might have clicked with her. She wasn't going to work again. Or she is not that big time yet to take that risk like Madonna. She's not that over the hill to take that risk. Or she's smart enough to know that she could do more things with her money and her voice later in a different platform than at a Super Bowl where nobody is really interested. And she has no idea who in that crowd was a Trump fan. But I'll tell you this, Trump made it to presidency, so a lot of that crowd voted for Trump. Whether you like it or not, whether you think so or not, it's a fact that there are a lot of people that voted for him because he's the president of the United States today. Now get on with your life. Nothing's really going to change for you. If you're an American citizen, you're doing okay. I don't know. I think I've said what I needed to say about this whole Lady GaGa thing and liberals. Liberals, you need to really get a clue. You need to really wake up and start understanding the real world. The real world is where people actually know what it's like to do business. And let me tell you something about Trump. People think that he's so bad with, not letting in certain countries of the Arab nations, but other countries he is. So why don't you just look into that for a second and say, well, maybe he's actually really smart. Maybe he's, not going to trash us economically, and that might be a good thing for this country. What do you think of that? What do you think of the good things that's happening with that? What, you don't want good economics in this country? You're against that too? It's bad to have money? I really don't like it when people say it's bad to have money. Money's evil. You become evil from money. No, that's not true. It's like saying every time you get... that's not true at all. Anybody who has money is evil? They do good things with it. All right. That's what I have to say for now. All right. Bye.